Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Cube the Game where we are playing Xenoblade Chronicles. This is the first video that we've made since the whole Corona crisis, which means there's been like 6 months in between this video and the last video.
Yeah.
And yeah, we're just gonna continue with doing the remainder of the side quests and basically all the end game stuff. And yeah, we're gonna start off by getting one of the items we still need for Colony 6 reconstruction. Go to the right of the stairs, and back there you're gonna see a nebula that you have to fight. Now the problem is that it's a nebula, so it might be a good idea to get Melia in the party, just to be able to take care of them at a relatively fast speed. You press the C button to switch people out. We're gonna need Melia. You know, switch out Dunbound for Wiki, because Wiki also sees art. You'll get used to it.
Yeah,
Eventually.
it's,
Also, off camera, I've grinded for affinity between the party. So now everybody has pink affinity with each other. We are also quite some levels higher because I needed to farm a unique monster to get sleep resistance. To be able to utilize my farming technique.
This will be a breeze.
Man, this is so weird. Also, in the entire time that this like whole Corona crisis letting us happen, the fact that we haven't continued to play this game, the definitive edition of this game came out, and I've been playing it for like actually already completed that version of the game. So everything looks super weird to me. But we will be farming just these enemies for the bolt element and I think that's it, really. And after that, we're gonna go back to. Yeah, that's so awesome.
Let us remain
Go and jump down.
vigilant.
It fell down.
Victory to Ricky!
And then we can go and just reconstruct Colony 6 to its maximum level, and then we can start doing some quests. Alright, talk to Juju to finish the fucking reconstruction.
final one.
Yep, that's it. Colony 6 is now done. With reconstructing it. But I think for us it's gonna be done, because I'm not gonna go out of my way to go and grab all the people to Colony 6. I like to invite everybody to Colony 6, that's kind of pointless in my opinion. Alright, nice.
That's pretty fucking cool.
And now we should get a bonus for having done this. More streetlights have been added.
That is pretty fucking awesome.
I also really like the way that Colony 6 changes. Like, I hate Colony 6 because it's very confusing with all the quests and reconstructing all that jazz. But at the same time, it's also pretty satisfying to be able to complete it. Right, category complete bonus. And we get ourselves the master glasses. Take a look at this. Okay, good. Level complete bonus to present from all the residents. Now we get a Titan plate. Gives me a good damage heal 5. And that's it. Enemies are attacking one of the colony's ether plants. Maybe they are attracted to the ether there. Fend off the attack before one of the inhabitants gets hurt. And then we get defend Colony 6, Demon. Defeat Demon King Dragonia in the area of the ether plant red hope form. That monster is level 98. So we're not gonna be able to deal with this until we're high level.
That's not damage.
Well, maybe with night vision gems, but I'm not gonna do that. Fuck it, that's a pain in the butt. We're already gonna have to deal with 5 of those monsters, so happy that we're gonna try to avoid having to take care of higher level monsters. Open up the quest log for a moment, for me. Do the new ones? Current? Oh. Go to Colony 9 for a moment. Do you remember that quest? We accepted that quest somewhere in the beginning of the game. Like you have to get a certain affinity between 2 female party members at a certain point. And I said that this was going to be the quest that was going to take the most amount of time. Well, here we are at the end game, and now we're going to complete this quest, go to Residential District. It's down there. You could just go and float over there, like Residential District down there. Residential District.
Are you usually just look at the left.
Ah, you okay, yeah.
Yeah, so...
Then it's Tranquil Square. Right, go to the right. Then change it to day.
Yes, that's right.
Okay.
It's been a while.
6 months, that's quite a while, yes. There should be a girl walking. No, not that. You need to go back. No, don't.
Oh.
Listen to me. You
No.
have the white exclamation points, which are quests.
Oh, yeah.
Yes? Okay, you're at the wrong person. Open up your local map. The local map. By just pressing 1. Yeah, I'm gonna have to be repeating this stuff, so please don't get annoyed, but I have to continuously repeat it because otherwise you're not gonna know. Go to
This one?
the gem man stall. Now, how are you gonna do this? Are you gonna do it with the list or with the locations that I'm gonna tell you on the map?
I'm gonna do it
With the list?
with the list.
Okay, then I'm gonna
Yes,
give you
with
the
the
things
list.
first. Go to the right. Turn it to 12 o'clock. Go to the right. And you see the exclamation point now, the red one. Talk to her.
Have a seat.
Wow, amazing! I guess girls really can be as good friends as boys. I hope I can make up with Noreen. If Shulk and Ryan can be good friends, me and Noreen can too. Plus, we're big girls now. We shouldn't keep arguing. I've made up my mind. I'm going to make up with Noreen right away. We're gonna be like best friends forever. And I have to go to Noreen and talk to her.
Okay,
That's the one where we just were at. So
Oh,
that's
okay.
the little kid running around over there. We're probably going to be doing something very interesting after we're done with this. Even though, actually I'm just really unsure if we're going to be able to do it. Talk to me. You have to switch and show me. I was thinking about it, like, It's also so weird seeing these characters with these old sprites. My god. It's not particularly bad, like it's not that I dislike it, but it's just fucking weird.
Yeah.
Finally, Bella's changed her mind. Now we can get back to hanging out with each other again. And we get a days plus 4 gem. And there we go. The quest that took an eternity to beat.
That's quite some XP.
Actually, you know what? No. It's the quest that took just about a year to beat, I think. Because when you think about it, it's like a year ago since we started doing Let's Play. Again. It's the second. I don't know how many. Like, I don't know which. I don't know, man. Just a lot of playthroughs that take a year for us to beat. Go over to Colony 6 again. We're gonna have to talk to Vanea, if you remember what she is.
No.
She's like the sister of Eggman. Big McConnell's poster.
Oh, yeah.
She's on the ship. You only have one landmark, and that's Reconstruction HQ in Colony 6. So that's another thing that I don't like about Colony 6. You either start at the entrance or you start at the Reconstruction HQ. Which characters actually did you like to play as? I don't remember.
Oh, I think I played as Vicky.
You played as Vicky a lot, yeah.
I played as Vicky.
And Charlotte too.
Why did
I don't know. I don't care either. It doesn't matter. No. You have to go into the ship. You have to talk to Vanessa. Yes.
Hello.
Hey.
Is replica Manada to your satisfaction? There is something that I have not yet told you. There are 5 other prototypes in addition to the replica I gave you. Would you go into more detail? I could make them if you had the time and necessary materials. What do you think? Would you like me to make them? Yes. Please take these 5 designs. They are prototypes and may be somewhat difficult to wield. They must be used correctly. With one's mastered, they are truly formidable weapons indeed. And then we get all of the 5 replica Monado quests. So just accept all of them. They're just gonna pop up, you have to just hit them. And now we're gonna get a lot of that stuff happening, because we already have a couple of the items that we need in freelance here. Open up the quest log and take a look at replica Monado. Okay, we only have 2 items, wow, that's horrendous. Go over to the quest log, because I want to see how much, like which things we still have to collect from the first replica Monado quest, because we're going to be able to do the first 2 replica Monado quests normally in any case. But I'm not too sure about that. Replica Monado 1. We need Caterpillar Silk from Caterpillar somewhere on Bionis. That is from the Windy Cave. Okay. I want you to go to Bionis next when you're done taking a sip from your water, the source of all life. Okay, so we are once again back after even more. Well, it was just a stupid thing, really.
Yeah.
But we did lose some other part of our recording. So once again, the things that we did finish are wait, crap.
The replica Monado 1 and 2?
Yes, replica Monado 1 and 2. We also did a challenge quest from this area where you have to fight a unique monster that only appears during the night and in the mist at the Silent Obelisk, and that's all that we did. And there you go.
Thank you.
And we also, but I think we've already shown that off, that we have gotten Colony 6 to level 5
Yeah.
in its entirety. But I think we already showed that off, so. That's in the first part, that's on your laptop. Still.
Yes.
Okay. Alright, so now we're gonna have to go back to Colony 6. With Melia in the party. Or in the party, depends on how you want to see it. I think this is more of a party and less of a party. Because it's a good party.
Yeah.
Quite surprisingly. I'm still surprised that you managed to beat it with this freaking group. Like having no healer, just fighting a unique monster of level 70.
Just do it!
Just do it, yeah, indeed. Of course, you did have like the healing thing from Shulk, of course.
Yeah.
Melia! Awesome. You have to go over to the Hope Farm. Or just like, if you go through the main street, at a certain point you go to the left and then go to like the farm with all the armors in it. You should remember it. So over to the left over there.
You know what's
like there?
weird?
That you just fought it?
No, that's quite normal, but if you walk out with Melia, she runs and then she stops like instantly. And the other characters, they slow down.
That's because you're controlling Melia.
Huh.
It's the characters do them automatically. Like if it's the AI that does it automatically.
Okay.
I think.
Maybe.
Could also just be a Melia thing, but please go to the farm.
Okay.
We technically
Maybe.
only have a limited amount of time to do this. So.
Yeah.
Okay. Go and change it to day. And then we should... I keep wanting to look to the left to look at my document, but my document's over to the right. Right now. Turn it to day. And then you should be able to find a Nopon called Nopo Rick.
Nopon Rick? I'm Pickle Rick!
I actually really don't like... I really don't like it.
No?
No, I'm sorry, I really don't like Rick and Morty. I find it annoying to watch. The humor also isn't that funny for me, so yeah.
I quite enjoy it.
Alright, I know. Alright. There are a couple of funny memes though, with the like, show me what you got and some other stuff. But that's it. Alright. My student has greatly improved thanks to you. Now be the time to prepare him for his final test. A problem. Yes, one that requires attention. I agree, but this matter could be somewhat difficult to resolve. Hey, hold on. Can't you not see I be talking? You can't be friendlier than that. I need you to do something that may be quite a handful. But remember that it's not me, not for me, but for my students. So be a good friend to Nick and help him out, would you? Won't you? Sorry. We consider you're trying to do well by your students. You were only joking before. A joke? Really? Then I'll be good. I see you are not the same as me, Niddle McQuish. Well, thank you. Valerie will get you everywhere. I again need you to investigate which the harder test. We did this before, if you remember.
Oh,
First go to Settle Marsh and defeat Indomitable Dalton. I think it will be more dangerous this time. Please take care. Rest assured that your issue will be attended to with haste. I like your style. Count me in. Dunban to the rescue. You're most kind. I should be rhyming you, Dunban. We can also see some interesting conversations between the party members because of the high affinity. You can see a lot. You have a higher chance of getting like the really good talking shenanigans, and we can see something that we haven't seen before. So you have to go over to Settle Marsh, and we're gonna have to go to an area where we used to be very scared of any enemy that was walking around over there, but now we're gonna go and fuck them up. We're gonna kill every last one of them. Well, not really. We're gonna kill the one dude that we need. Go to the glowing obelisk, and you have to go to the Soda ruins. So you have to cross the lake, and then go like up the hill, and then remember like the place with like the giant monkey dudes walking around very menacingly. You have to like sneak around at a certain point.
So it's up
there. Back there. Are you gonna play as Melly?
No. I'm gonna...
You can keep her in the party though. Like, there's nothing wrong with her in the party. She does all the damage, so... It's easy, and it is a lot of damage.
Sure, let's go.
Leora! Leora! I find it very weird to see all these characters with like their different armor sets because of the fact they have like the vanity shenanigans in the Definitive Edition.
Oh.
So it's very weird for me to see like some combinations of armors. I'm like, huh? That's interesting. Especially Fiora. I don't like her helmet that she has right now.
Mm.
To the left. Left. Hide. That was an amazing game. Okay. So you have these goggles, just ignore the goggles. You don't need to fight them. You remember how Fiora works? A little bit?
Yes, I do.
Yes! She's like a dodge tank, just like Dunban. Just ignore all the enemies. You don't really need to fight them. But they are still gonna attack you when they see you, so... Don't get too close. Okay, we have this pedestal over here. This is where the unique monster is. So you want to throw a rock at one of those dudes to the right, or to the left, you can choose, doesn't matter too much. You just want to bait some of the dudes over here. Yes, I.
Okay.
You can choose which one, but just don't charge in there fighting all the enemies at the same time.
So just throw the rock.
Yes, and then attack.
Like a bit.
You're far enough away though. You don't need to go around for a little bit. Their vision is also obscured by the platform. If they were like those enemies that react to sound, then you just wouldn't want to get too close to them. While with vision, yeah, well, it's, you know, it works. How do I see? Okay, she's like an agility tank. She's a lot of double attack to be able to fill in her talent gauge, which is sword drones, like a 10 hit attack or something.
Right.
And aside from that, when she has high tension, she can use Final Cross, which is like an ether attack in a spread around you, and it will topple. It will force topple on any enemy in front of you. But you do have to be in high tension for that. And aside from that, you have like your normal physical arts. Before you do a chain attack, or before you want to do like a really big attack or something, you can also use second gear, which will increase the power of your next art by 1.5. This is something that I didn't use in the Definitive Edition. I have no idea why though. I think I used Power Drain instead of this. Like with Power Drain, you can inflict strength down on the enemy for a certain amount of time. You basically absorb the strength of your enemy, which was pretty dang handy at some enemies. But I think a lot of the super bosses are immune to that stuff. Watch out for the dude to your left. He's very menacingly walking this way, so we're just gonna go and ignore him. Right, and I think now you should just go and run in and fight. Take care of the little dudes first, and then take care of the big boy. Wait. Oh no, wait, you cannot see that in this game. In the Definitive Edition, you can actually just go and charge in. You don't have to bait them out. In the Definitive Edition, you can actually see when an enemy has a spike. You have like a special animation around their name, which you cannot see in this game, which is actually quite annoying because I don't remember which enemies have spike. So it could be that that guy has a spike and that we're a little bit boned. And if that guy has a spike, you just have to run, and we're gonna have to switch over to... Sure. Since I don't really have any... Okay, the guy does not have a spike. Take care of the little guy. Yep. Right, nice. This party is... I feel like this party is ridiculously good. It's either that, or it's just because we're around the level of the enemy. Since I'm so used to having to deal with, yeah, the guy who spawns, so we can only attack him now. Alright, see what you can do to this guy. You can't topple him though, so should be fine. Use your break arch, which is the pink one, right next to second gear. Air fang. I'm not sure if this guy has a spike, so be ready. If he has a spike, try to back off from the enemy. Use steel strike. Which is a fist. Alright, so now here comes the moment of truth. Topple him again. Wait, 12 down, which is a sword, right next to the phantom. It is not a topple spike, so use your talon heart. Oh no, he does. Oh boy, back off. Ooh. You're dead. You don't have any party gates left. Oh no, you do. Oh my god.
No giving up now.
Oh boy. Yes, okay, nice. With it. Use your healing thing all the way on the left.
Face your enemy, Fiora.
Healing energy. Come on. We can still do this, dude. We can still do this. We can get close to him now. He only had a topple spike. So. You can do whatever the hell you want right now. Yes. Because, yeah. Use your backslash thing. Because you do have a backslash thing. To increase the party gauge so you can revive Ryan. Okay.
I really like how vibe.
I can't. Dumban is at 1 HP. Oh, amazing. Go and revive Ryan.
You have become a formidable fighter, Fiora.
Right, press B to encourage him. Oh no, wait, that's not necessary. Continue fighting him. You can do a backslash again. This is amazing. The fact that we survived this is amazing.
Yeah, I'm quite surprised that we did actually.
That's amazing. Right, you should almost have your sword drawings, so just use your sword drawings and kill.
Yeah.
Right, use it. Oh my god, Jesus. I thought it was going to kill him, but it's not going to kill him. Doesn't matter, you have enough party gauge to be able to revive Ryan again. Or you can use your chain attack, doesn't matter. He needs to die. Like, it doesn't matter what you do. There we go. Yeah, it's very annoying that I cannot see the spikes, because right now we're gonna have to basically bind into a battle, which kind of sucks. What are these drivers? I know the Vanguard one, but what's the Empire pike like? Okay, that's not that good. Just take it all. And let's go back over to Noporic. In Colony 6 at the Hope. Oh wait, would you look at that? The thing is not in the...
Nice.
Oh my god, today I've been burping like crazy, but like it's not a normal burp, it's a burp that like takes a lot of crap with it. It's like, oh.
Yeah. Sour burp.
Sour burp, there you go. It's gonna be very weird for me to edit all of this stuff. And also just to edit like some of the older videos that we have right now. I am very interested though. Like sometimes I forget the amount of Let's Plays we've done. Like I totally forgot about Assassin's Creed and about a lot of other stuff. It's insane. You have to change it back to the middle of the day. The guy's already gone. This guy isn't here that much. Or that long. Right, talk to him. How did it go? Was it an easy victory? Now go back to Sato Marsh and defeat 10 Grove Potwings. I know you can do it. Yep, and like he says, you know those enemies that you had to farm before to get the Monado? Yep. Now you're gonna have to go and fight 10 of those.
Yeah.
Which really sucks. I absolutely hate this quest, but oh well. It's over there, like the Barren Moor around that area and the trees.
Yeah.
During the night.
Thank goodness it's during the night because they kind of sucks over here.
I can deal with it. They did change, like... They didn't really change that much about how it looks. Well, yeah, of course the graphics are better in the Definitive Edition.
Yeah.
But, I seem to remember the music in the day version being better. Like, that was a lot better. Like it was a little bit more on par with this song, for instance.
Okay.
Okay, so go to the left, and like in those trees, they're usually in those trees. Like one over there.
Yes.
I think that there are like maybe 2 of them in here, maybe even 3. Just take a good look around to see how many you can find. And once you think that you have all of them, you can just go and reload, and we're gonna have to fight them again. The thing is, these enemies die very quickly, so it's not really an issue. Just kill them. It's so funny, from the moment that they get toppled and you have like a massive attacking point, it's like art, like just everything.
Should be okay if we
It's
fight
insane.
like this.
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
Alright, so you can go over to Noparik. I also feel like the reason why they put quests like this in the end game is to make you level up and also grab some items, because you fight like 10 of these dudes and you get like the Hyrax armor set, which is an end game jungle armor set, which is pretty like decent, so... But I think it's the same as the Alkeon stuff, which you can just get. Which you can just buy, I think, somewhere. Alright, to go back to the farm. Time to go back to the farm, boys! You will have to turn back today, of course. Because that is another thing that you have to do a metric buttload in 15 Xenoblade Chronicles. At least I'm happy that you can change the time, as opposed to some other fucking game. Twilight Princess.
Oh yeah.
Fucking bullshit.
Man, I really dislike that.
I cannot believe that we found all the pros in that game, by the way.
Yeah.
That is insane.
Holy shit.
We actually did do that.
Holy shit.
And I'm never in my life going to do that again.
We're insane.
Yes. Which one was more difficult? Because you skipped the text.
Well, they were both alright.
The one enemy almost killed us, so I think one enemy was more difficult.
Yeah.
One enemy? I suppose it'd be Nick's final test. He does need a challenge. I just have him fight one. He's gonna die. When you next see him, he will have become a great warrior. Thank you for all your help. Oh, what a relief. Another problem solved. Yeah, that's the weight of our shoulders. Nice work, Fiora. Stop, and I'm not used to you saying nice things about me. Feels weird. Great work. And let's finishing this. Yes, give us the attack plus and attack stability, which I don't like, so just take him and take the money and XP. Alright, next one, you have to go over to the weapon development lab with Shulk and Aleve.
Okay.
With Shulk. This quest is kind of useless. And you'll see why.
Weapons development lab, that's in colony 1?
Yes. That is Shulk's little man cave.
Right.
Where he did his magnificent research on the Monado. If you like think about how many times the Monado has been said in this game,
A lot.
there's like a video out there called Monado. It's like the amount of times that the Monado is being said in this game. Monado, 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 Monado. It's amazing.
Monado boy.
Monado boy. Mumkar is still the best antagonist. Actually, maybe not the best, but it's a pretty good one.
This thing?
Yes.
Excellent.
It's been a long time since I came back here. I used to make weapons for Ryan every night, those 3 days. I know. Maybe I'll even make. I'll be even better at making weapons than before. I've got more battle experience and seen many different weapons. I should be able to make the perfect weapon now. There we go. Token of friendship. And we have none of the items that we need! Yes! Oh no, wait, we do! No, wait, we do. We have an exclamation point over here.
So
I think we do. Press the A button. Great, that's all the materials. I'd better get started.
okay.
I don't know how we got the freaking thick Rana hides, but I don't care. I'm not gonna complain. I've done it. It's the best weapon I've ever made. I hope Ryan likes it. So the weapon that you get is the Vanguard Driver. We already have a lot of these Vanguard Drivers because there are also drops from unique monsters.
Yeah.
Around our level right now. But it's still, like, if you did this earlier, I think you might have been able to... I don't know. You could get this weapon, I think, earlier, and maybe it might be good, I don't know.
Okay, so that's done.
That is fucking done. You have to have Melia in the party for the next part.
Maria.
Milady. This is gonna be an interesting one. We're gonna have to go over to the Oath Sanctuary.
Where?
That is in Sato Marsh. Sato Marsh. Sato Marsh. That's over there. See Oath Sanctuary? So the place where you were just at, with like the goggles, you have to go to all the way at the end. That place, the Oath Sanctuary.
Ah, yes.
The place of judgment. This is still one of my favorite things to do in this game, by the way. Like going back to areas where enemies used to be really scary and now just beating them up like it's no one's business. Right then, time to get a move on. I'm going the wrong way.
Oh.
Up there. Up on the cliff if you remember. With the big scary monkey dudes. Hey, do you remember like Territorial Rothbard and Immovable Gonzalez?
Yes.
Yeah, they're not too far away from being beaten right now. Actually, we can beat Territorial Rothbard with relative ease right now. But the other one is level 90, I think. Even still, we actually are at the level that we can fight him, I think. But I don't know how I want to do that. I feel like we should just at the end go and fight all the unique monsters that are still left, even though they might be easy to fight or whatever. I think that's a better idea, because otherwise I'm going to get ridiculously confused about which enemies we fought and which ones we haven't.
You see.
And I already am ridiculously confused in that little department. You can just run behind the altar. Watch out that it doesn't see you. You can just walk behind the altar and then go upwards.
I'm gonna walk. Oh no, I'm not gonna do that.
Oh yes, the goggles will not like you for doing that. I'm not sure if these guys will attack you.
Maybe.
And if they do, just continue running.
Hello.
Chimera rabbit. This is an interesting quest though, and the item that you get for this quest is also pretty dang interesting and cool. I do kind of have to remember how to... Like, I do have to remember a couple of things about it. Alright, Scarlet.
Are you that bad?
Are you there? I can't see. The mist. Alright. The High Entia used to hold an imperial ceremony here. Did you know that? Tell me in greater detail. I know I ain't one to speak, but she could have asked more politely. She's cold as ice, that one. Oh no. Can she hear what I'm thinking? Nah, no way, that's impossible. What is wrong? Do you two wish to know in greater detail? You need not answer. Let us hear what this person has to say. I also like the fact that Melia was breaking her back, trying to turn her out. I did not think you knew. The tradition died out long ago, so it is hardly common knowledge. A friend in the Ministry of Records told me we were out, while we were out drinking. He has changed into a Telethia now, though. Anyway, regarding the ceremony. It requires the 4 radiants scattered around the world. I believe them to be in places with links to my people. The ceremony was conducted at the emblem over here. Over there, sorry. When it was over, they would be granted something important. That is all I remember. Coming to this place reminded me of the ceremony, you see? I'm only telling you because I think you might be able to do it. Will you give it a try? I've heard of the old Imperial ceremonies. I wonder what they were like. As High Entia, I would certainly like to try and see. I too am intrigued as a fellow High Entia. But I'm unable to travel around the world as you can. So will you do it? I will travel across the lands.
Yes.
Searching far and wide. I do not know what is granted when the ceremony is performed. But it must be truly special. I know you will succeed. Rest assured your issue will be attended to with haste. You really can, Melia. But I think I can do a better job at this one than you. Very well. Let us see if we can solve the issue first. Let the duel begin, Ryan. I love that so much.
Okay.
Alright, here we fucking go. Imperial Ceremony Offerings. Collected the Mist Radiant from the area of the Basin Cave in Sato Marsh. Press the local map button. Go over to the Sororo statues. Which is over there. And then that's Basin Cave, you have to go over there.
Wait, just...
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Then jump over to the left, and there's a cave back there you have to go into.
But... Man, this is nasty.
Yeah, she's nasty. It is quite nasty, yes. It's a swamp for a reason. Suddenly, in the distance, you can hear, "Get out of my swamp!" What are you doing in my swamp? I haven't seen those movies in a long time.
Nah, me neither. How does it go again? I'm not quite sure of it.
The thing is, there's 4 movies,
Yeah.
so there's a lot of stuff that happens. I still like him though. Like, there's a lot of people make fun of Shrek, but I still like the movies. I think they're funny,
Yeah.
and they also are very nostalgic to me. Like Lord Farquaad. Some of you may die, but that is a sacrifice I'm willing to make. You have to go on the ledge over there, and then go around.
It's... Yes, of course.
Are we gonna be talking like really high and mighty and posh right now because we're playing as Melia? I do want to show you like the definitive edition eventually. I just want to show you like the character models and all that jazz. But I'm only gonna do that when we're done with this game, because otherwise you won't be able to go back to this game. Okay, next one is the Ocean Radiant. From the area of Central Seal Island at Eris Sea. So you have to go to Eris Sea. Eris Sea. That's such a freaking difficult thing to say for me. Eris Sea.
Yeah, I get that. So we
Central
go...
Seal Island.
Central Gate?
Central Seal Island.
Oh. They both had Central in it?
Yes, but not quite. It's the same, but at the same time, it's not. You have to go over to the left. You also have to watch out for giant Telethia flying around.
Oh.
So
Yes.
go on the left. No, okay. You can choose. You either go to the left or to the right, but take a good look around you, because there are Telethia everywhere. You can also fight them if you really want to. The only thing you have to do is get on top of that platform. And there we go. Oh boy. Let's just hope that they leave you alone. And otherwise you can fight them up here. You just don't want to deal with that yellow dude. It's gonna be annoying. There we go. We're also gonna have to fight a metric buttload of Telethia eventually. For a lot of the quests.
I see.
So I'd rather avoid them for now. Alright. Next up is collect the Imperial Radiant from the area of the Ceremony Hall in the High Entia tomb.
Alright. It's the local map height.
No.
No.
The High Entia tomb is somewhere else.
Yes. Not
The High Entia tomb is a separate area. You know where Ryan pressed the button?
Oh
yeah. The Ceremony Hall. There's still some areas that we're missing in this area. Some locations. After we're done with this quest, we can get those. There's a red item orb in the middle of that room. And suddenly the super boss at level 120 is gonna fight you. Collected the Snow Radiant from the area of the Sealed Tower at Valak Mountain. Another one of my favorite areas in the game. They did get rid of the awesome ice physics though, in the definitive edition, which is really painful. Because those are amazing. It's at the second level. Like a lower level. It's Herrick Chapel. Ah, ça c'est une chapelle.
Oui, oui.
Ah, mais oui. Fucking French. Alright. Open the gates. There's some refugees in here. From Alchemath. Alright. There we go. And now we're gonna have to go back to Southern Marsh. Back to the Sororo statues. To finish the ritual. And then we're gonna have to do something else. Southern Marsh is right there. Oh, yes. I'm not gonna be singing there. I find that kind of annoying in videos.
That's this one?
Yes, Sororo statues. And I think after you're done with this quest, this might be a good point to end it off, because it's already 40 minutes.
Yeah, and a little bit more.
Just a little more. What you waiting for? I can finally remember how that goes. Okay, for the longest time I couldn't remember how that worked. Oh wait, now we're gonna go and do some heart-to-hearts after we're done with this one, and then we're gonna end the episode. Because there is quite some cutting in between, like in this episode, I'd say. So.
Okay.
Press the
Do it.
button. We have done this before, if you remember. To be able to get like those stairs to appear, the first time we were at Satomor.
Ah, yeah.
Now we're fighting a giant bird, and now we're fighting a giant dinosaur.
Huh.
You will have to fight as Melia right now, though. No, Melia works?
I think I do. Summon the things.
Encourage Dumbbell.
Stay focused.
Stay focused.
We'll fight some.
You can summon 3 elementals at one time, and they all give different buffs.
Nicely done.
Wait, why do I have freaking summon Aqua on her? Oh my god, this is not going on.
The time to
This guy has, I think this guy has a bind. Yep, this guy has a bind counter spike. You can also discharge by pressing like the down gate element.
manifest yourself.
Discharge with elemental.
It's flowing through me.
I'm powering up.
Manifest yourself.
Which one are two?
Bolt. Bolt is damage. Wind, like copy, you can just copy the last thing that you summoned, which is most of the time Bolt. And wind is for agility up, and Aqua is for healing,
Helping each other is our
and that's it.
greatest strength.
That's all you need to know. Just constantly summon Bolt and discharge. That's all you need to do. That's melee. You don't have to wait. Just continue spamming your elemental.
Done that.
Nicely done.
You know, like discharge your elemental, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, normally the game would encourage you to like use the buffs and at the same time also discharge, but I like Melia to just discharge like crazy. Just discharge your bolt.
Yeah.
Yeah, just do it.
Manifest
Doesn't matter
yourself.
much.
Done that. Finish it.
Leave it to me.
Right, use the one all the way to the right. Well, this side.
Worldly.
Now you can go and do a sword drive.
Get out of here.
Okay. Discharge your final elemental,
Acknowledged.
which is
Manifest yourself.
Earth, I think. Yep.
There's more to come.
Here I come.
And Soaring Tempest.
Soaring. The time is now.
And now it's just about that.
Good job, everyone. Nicely done.
Yeah, you're not used to playing as Melia, so
Is that a little too
I,
much?
yeah, I'm sorry. I probably should have warned you about the encounter. I want to keep it a little bit of a secret. And we got ourselves the High Entia emblem.
Nice.
And I think we're gonna go and use the High Entia emblem in the next episode.
Okay.
I'll show you in the next episode. But do you want to do Heart to Hearts right now, or are we gonna do that later on? We have more than enough episodes still to come to do that, so.
I mean, we can do like 1 or 2.
I was thinking about doing areas per areas.
Okay. Sure, then let's do the Heart to Hearts.
Yeah, okay. Open up your Heart to Heart list and see which ones we can get right now. Or which ones we still need to get. Let me say it like that. With Dunban and Ryan, I think I know where that one is.
So basically tell to Colony 9 and...
Yeah, go to Colony
complete.
9, go to the residential district. Go to the right. And this is one of those Heart to Hearts that we found earlier on in the game, but never... You can only watch this one after Galahad Fortress.
Huh.
And when you have Dunban and Ryan, of course. At Pink Affinity, which is... It's not too easy to get the Pink Affinity with people, so... Or at least, as long as they're not Ryan and Shulk. Make sure that you pick the right choice, because otherwise our Affinity is going to go from purple back to... I'm sorry, from pink back to purple.
Okay.
Alright. Sorry, Ryan. I know it's a bit late to be striking up a conversation. It's okay, no worries. Something you want to talk about? This is difficult to ask, but... What's your opinion of Fiora and Shulk as a couple? What? I'm being quite serious. Come on, man, where did this come from? I figured I'd be the last person you'd ask. The three of you have been inseparable since forever. Who else would I ask? Okay, when you put it like that. I wouldn't say they're a couple, but they mean a lot to each other. That seems like a reasonable assessment. Yep, but lately I've been thinking. If you're that close to someone, sometimes you miss the obvious. I see you share my view. So we're on the same page. For once. We should not need to see this as a cause for celebration. I am and will always be your ally. You and I share the same goal. So, what are you gonna do about it, them two then? Absolutely nothing. What? Why ask me that? I figured you were thinking it was time to step in. I wanted to know your opinion. It doesn't mean we should act on it. You sure? If they're not gonna do anything about it themselves. Knowing whether to intervene or not is something you must learn. Trust me when I say they are fine. Just continue looking out for them. Alright, I get it. No point in arguing, I suppose. I'll leave it to you, Dunban. Thank you, Ryan. After talking to you, I feel more certain about how to handle them. And that means a lot. I always have issues like I cannot find a voice for Ryan. I cannot do I cannot do Ryan's voice. It's almost impossible for me to do. Like Dunban. Actually, just about anybody else I can do, but Ryan is difficult.
I see.
Next one, my dude. Take a look at the heart-to-heart list and see which one is next. Okay, the ones from Colony 9, of course. Okay. Ryan and Melia. That is in the... I know where that is. That is at the High Entia place, like with the cells. I have a map over here where you can see where they are. It's over here. This one over here.
Ah, yes.
We actually still have Melia and Ryan in the party. Another one of those very early game heart-to-hearts that we found, but haven't been able to look at it because of Affinity.
Oh wow, this is old.
Nostalgic, right?
Yeah.
This area? Alright, ancient wreckage. Let me go and scroll back upwards. Okay. How strange, it's such a ship crashed here. You know what this thing is? How could I not? This is an Alchemist trading ship. It would have been used to transport ether cylinders. What? So you're saying this is a high-end ship? I'm saying exactly that. Do you not recognize the design? You saw many similar ships in Alchemist. I don't know, we were a bit tied up. True, you were rather preoccupied. In any case, I can't help but wonder. Well, if there were any survivors. Yes, precisely. It is possible that one or more people survived the crash. But it would have been a tall order from them to get back to Alchemist. It's a long trip, that's for sure. And if they were high Entia, they'd stick out like a sore thumb. They would be easy prey for monsters. The ship must have crashed here a very long time ago. But even the high Entia of old should not have come here. They should have known better. It sounds pretty complicated, but I can tell you're upset. How about we give these guys a break, whoever they are? You're getting to know me well. I do say some harsh things. And yes, perhaps it is to mask my own distress. I'm grateful for your presence, Ryan. Without you here by my side, I fear I would be far more upset. Oh, great. I was just going to ask if there was anything I could do. Do not act so surprised, Ryan. You know full well that you've cheered me up. Was that not why you came over here and spoke to me in the first place? Tiki, I can see why Shulk holds you in such high regards. Wait, hang on. What was that part about why I came over here in the first place? Even if you figure stuff like that out, you're not meant to say it. I mean, right, let's get out of here. You know, you still look like a silly brute, even when you blush. Perhaps it might be advisable to stop doing so. Now, let's rejoin the others. Thank you for all your help, Ryan. It's very weird seeing these ones.
Yeah.
I also have never seen these ones, by the way. These are just about all of them are new for me. Huh. Okay, we now need the D. We need Sharla and Ricky in the party. And you have, well, you can already go to the area. It's over there. The final heart-to-heart on the map. The Mekon wreckage site. The Mekon wreckage site. Right, switch over to Shala and Ricky in the party. And this is a pink one, so this could be very interesting. Actually, I personally think all of these are interesting, but I'm maybe not doing that good of a job at doing the voiceover. Sometimes it's very difficult to know what they are talking about.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I know.
The Hereupons perspective. Oh wait, I need to see what I need to say. Give me a moment. Yep, okay. Shara, tell Ricky about Mekon. The Mekon, why? Ricky know nothing about history of Mekon with Hom Hom. Ricky feels stupid. This is unusual for you, Ricky. I mean, curiosity is a good thing, but what's brought this on? Ricky Gratchala asked. When Mekon attack colonies, Ricky and villagers know nothing. Just sit in village punning about like normal day. I guess Magna wasn't really on the Mekon's radar. Ricky never saw a Mekon before, only heard of them in whispers. On Prison Island was the first time Ricky saw faced one. Ricky scared. Shala was brave though, Ricky embarrassed. Don't beat yourself up, Ricky. I've been fighting the Mekon since I was, well, your height. Shala and friends stronger than Ricky. Ricky not good enough. No, Ricky, that's not true. What's got into you? This isn't the Ricky I know. Normally you're brimming with self-confidence. Really? Ricky not Ricky? We know the Nop and Mekon never crossed paths before. But that doesn't mean we think you're not up to the challenge. You're one of us, Ricky. Ricky saw Shara. Ricky feel better now. Don't mention it, Ricky. They've all got their own reasons for fighting in this war. Some fight for their family, some for their friends they lost. Ricky happy he talked to Shala. Ricky super happy. You and me are friends, Ricky. Don't ever forget that. Let's fight to the very end for all the people of this world. And there we go. If you take a look at the heart-to-heart list, I think we should have all of the heart-to-hearts in Colony 9.
Let me take a yonder.
Let me put on my glasses and take a good look. Alright. Yes. Alright, cool. That's gonna be it, people. So you can end of the episode, and next episode we're gonna go and continue.
Okay,
With whatever the
I hope
hell.
you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like. If you didn't, hit the dislike button. And we'll see you guys in the next episode. Goodbye.
Goodbye! Oh, oh, oh.
Oh, okay.
No.